back to my channel. So today I'm just gonna share with you guys a little story because honestly when people do this type of stuff it really annoys me, and I just want to let you guys know, please don't act like that to cashiers. So yesterday I opened like always, and me and my manager were in the office counting all the money and stuff, and we didn't know anything until we got out of the office and I was putting in my till in my register. But apparently this lady just came in the door and was just started shopping, and I was like, ma'am, you know we're not open, right? So like, do you like have a question or something? Like, I'm just a little confused. And she's like, well, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to leave? Like, you're really gonna kick me out? I'm like, well, if we have customers inside the store when we're not open, we can get in a lot of trouble. So if you can just wait outside until we open, which is just like 10 more minutes, then, you know, it's all good. And she just got all super mad and started yelling and like arguing, saying, well, I didn't see no paper on the door or anything saying that you guys opened at 9 a.m. I'm like, but there is actually. And so she's like, well, I don't see anything, I didn't see anything. And the door was unlocked. And like the only reason the door was unlocked was because there was inventory going on with like the Hallmark cards. And so they needed to come in and out. And so that's why the door was unlocked. And what kind of annoys me is that they were all in there and they didn't tell her anything. Like, there was two ladies just standing there, just like they didn't say anything, they didn't do anything, like they didn't tell us either. So that's why we didn't know there was a customer in the store, and she already had like a basket full of stuff. And I'm like, what the heck? So she just is saying like, oh, well I'll come check out when you open. I'm like I didn't even know what to say, so I just like shook my head. I'm like, well, like I just said, we can't get in trouble if there's customers in the store when we're not open. And she's like, well, what do you want me to do? Just wait outside when, like, I'm already in here, like, I already picked out my stuff. And I'm just like, okay, fine, like, just fine, whatever then. Like, I just didn't know what to do in that situation. Like, there was literally only 3 more minutes because this lady was just arguing over and over again. So I was like, okay, fine. And like, she just like left to go find some more stuff. And I was just like, oh God, like, people, why do you have to be like this? Like, it's way too early to be acting like that, or like why act like that in general? And so I was just, I don't know, I was just so annoyed because like we haven't even opened it, and like it's already a crazy morning. And then so like it was 9 in the morning already, so we like officially opened, I guess, or whatever. And this lady comes up to the register and pays her stuff. And so then she says, oh, I'm sorry, I just, like, I didn't want to cause you any problems, I don't want to get you guys in trouble, but like, you guys, the door was unlocked and there wasn't any signs or anything. And I'm just like okay, because I didn't like want to say the same things over and over and over again. Like, I already explained to her that there's a sign on the door and that we can get in trouble. So yeah, I asked the lady if she wanted a 5-cent bag because we still charge for bags. And like, people literally always ask me, oh, how much do you charge for bags? I'm like, I literally just said it. I'm like, 5 cents. And she's like, oh no, that's outrageous. How are you gonna charge me for a bag? Like why would you charge me for a bag? I'm not gonna pay 5 cents for a bag. I'm like, okay. And like, I just put the stuff up on the counter, like, so she can grab it. And she's like, okay. And so she puts her card in and pays. And then I say, okay, it's going to ask you there on the little screen if you need a receipt or not. And she's like, and I have to touch this? I'm like, yes, but it's sanitized, I just cleaned it. And she's like, well, I don't want to touch it. I'm like, okay, well, you have to touch it, because or else the card won't go through, and like, I can't push it for you because then I don't want to get in trouble because like they think it's like fraud or something. So she just goes, oh, fine. So yeah, then the customer left after she pressed no receipt. And on top of that, she asked me, so you're not gonna give me a receipt? I'm like, well, you just pressed you didn't want a receipt. She's like, oh well, I didn't know what it said. I wasn't reading it. Like, I'm like, okay, do you want me to reprint the receipt for you? And she's like, oh no, forget it. Like, I'm out of here. I'm like, okay, have a good day. And like, so she left, and me and my manager were just like, oh my gosh. And my manager was like, wow, what a way to start a morning. And I'm like, right? Like, it's just, it was just crazy. And then that whole day, people were just rude and like just, no, it was a day, to say the least. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next video. Bye!